Hello everyone, it's Serenity, Infinite Light. I got tired, I was gardening. I'm trying to clear like a garden bed that's full of weeds and stuff, and the dirt's very like packed. So I'm trying to loosen up the dirt, take out the weeds, all of that so it can be, ready for planting. But yeah, I needed a break. It got kind of hot. So today, what I wanted to talk about is basically churches in general. The last time I was here on this planet, basically after I was killed, because I wasn't really killed. I talked about that in another video, but I had given a warning that the darkness will come and it will wear my face. Basically saying that these dark these dark energies would come and kind of permeate society, but they would use the name Jesus and Christianity as the face. To be clear, I never would approve of any of the religions that are not living with love as their main law. And that is pretty much 99.9% of religions that are a business. That was never the intent. So people can get offended, but that's the absolute truth. I'm not here to sugarcoat things. I'm not here, again, to perpetuate the lies that have been told for centuries, because I'm tired. I am tired of this. Like, at a certain point, humanity has to use common sense and really figure out, do these teachings come from a place of love? And it's very difficult because most humans don't even know what real love is, what divine love is. So we come here and we try to teach you through love. Actually, on my Facebook, if you scroll on my profile, that's the first thing you're going to see. I did not come to teach you. I came to love you. Love will teach you. Now, I know it's weird because you're seeing me as just this little little individual, this little woman with like woolly hair. Yes, the hair had to be like this. It's kind of my thing. It's to show honor to ancestors that have welcomed me from the very beginning. But I have been, just like Yahweh, different energies. I become who I need to be in order to fulfill the greater purpose. So, some of the names that I've had are Inanna, Ishtar later, and then Venus, the morning star, which is where in Revelation 22:16 I say, I, Jesus, have sent my angel to testify to you, root and the descendant of David, the evening and morning, because it appears morning and night, but basically the bright morning star. That would be Venus. And as usual, somehow my name and reputation get soiled. So now they take the evening star and Lucifer, and it became a bad thing. The divine feminine in the Bible became a bad thing. Eve, the sinner. Mary is a prostitute. It's always something. But basically the whole purpose of me coming is to show love, to kind of change things and bring cycles that end into new cycles. If you, and this is bizarre, because it's like, I'm here, I know the truth, but I read all these like myths and stuff, and there is some truth to the myths, but they're not 100% correct. So for instance, and I would like you guys to do this, because you will see that I'm not here trying to fool you or BS you about me, my identity, etc. But I do sacrifice myself every time I come below. And if you do look up the myth of Inanna, you'll see that whenever she descends, or in the story comes, you know, to the underworld, this, or hell, she has to strip 7 things from her. And I told you about counterparts. So I cannot come here in my full essence. To put it simply, yes, I am source, but I am a multi-dimensional light being. So I exist in multiple dimensions at the same time. I am not just in one place at one time. And when my avatar, what you're looking at, rests for the night, that's when I'm doing other work. I can actually travel, affect timelines, etc. So the timelines, obviously I'm not going to give up all the secrets, because there are so many people who have malevolent goals that would love to know the secrets of the universe. So I just briefly cover things, but I'm not going to go into detail, because for certain information to get in the wrong people's hands, it's devastating. And we've seen this throughout history. But why a light being? Why light? You know, basically the frequency, wavelength, but also particles, or physicists would call photons. I basically can move through space without needing a medium. So it's very quick, it's very sharp. I can go straight, I can reflect, I can diffract, refract, yeah, there's lots of things I can do as a light being. So that's also why my name is Infinite Light, because I'm infinite. I have no end and no beginning. But when I do affect the timelines, let's say I have to be in a certain place at a certain time, but I also need to interact with very specific individuals at a certain time in a certain place, etc., etc., it will affect other people's timelines. And that is why you guys will get deja vu, and also that whole Mandela effect. Yeah, so that is a thing. It's not that I can erase your consciousness, but that is why you will have the deja vu and that whole Mandela effect, because yes, those events happened, but they were changed because the purpose had to be changed in order for things to align. Does that make sense? But yeah, also a lot of you are curious about death, and I mentioned in my video yesterday that we did have to basically give up part of ourselves in order to redeem certain beings that did not have light bodies, because they were not created the way that the universe works and how things are created. As far as death, you don't actually die. So there's different It's kind of complicated, but I'm going to simplify it, all right? Every single life form has a specific wavelength, frequency, and photons. It is their signature. So that is how we know who is who and who goes where, who's done what. It's because of that very specific signature to that individual, whether it is a human being, another, what you would call alien life form, my dog, all have original light signatures, okay? And the reason why humans, when someone transitions from their avatar, the reason that you cannot physically see the light body being transferred from the vessel is because human eyes, most, can only see up to a certain frequency and wavelength. And for the most part, that would be red. Red is the last one that humans can see. After that, it's infrared, and it will not be visible to the human eye. Hopefully that was simple, but that's how things work as far as the light body and what happens after the transition from the physical 3D vessel to the light body. Sometimes I get upset because of what I see, because here I am watching all these religious leaders live luxurious, extravagant lives on the backs of the very ones they're supposed to shepherd. We come here most of the time, like I said, I've had many different names and everything, but for the most part, we're humble. We work. We're just like you, and to see these ones taking advantage of our children, it hurts, but it also infuriates us. And enough is enough. This is why organized religion needs to go. It needs to be destroyed. You literally have God, Source, come down here to help, and watch these lesser beings taking advantage. Can we live in luxury? Yeah, we could. But why? Why? That's not our core frequency. We're happy to work alongside and toil with our children. That's the way they learn. Anyway, I'm getting too emotional. I have to get back to work because I have a lot to do, but I know there's a lot of things that people want explained and why. But I'm just going to leave you with this. Sometimes you must walk through darkness in order to find the light. And that's why many of you had to walk through darkness, so you would be able, sorry, 1 minute. Okay. You would have to walk through darkness in order for you to identify the light. So I apologize for everything that you went through, but it was necessary for many reasons. And I've been there walking with you. I've also had to walk through the darkness, experience it. All right? So yeah, The darkness isn't going to wear my face anymore. It's coming to an end. No more hiding, no more lies, no more manipulating the past in order to suit your goals and control people. No more. As I said, you have blood on your hands, religious leaders. From the Crusades to how you spread Christianity, to how you've abused the sheep that you were supposed to care for. I am peace. But there's a reason I'm also feared. I love you all very much. I'm sending you my peace, those who deserve it. And until next time, peace be with you. Bye-bye.